Hi people, welcome back to the channel. This is Halimah, and if you're visiting for the very first time, you're welcome. Here we do everything movie reviews, TV shows, TV series, everything movies basically. So if you're visiting, click on that subscribe button so you become a part of the family. And to my regulars, welcome. Thank you for joining again. And today we're going to be talking about Yahoo Plus. It is a Nigerian movie on Netflix, and I'm not going to be giving you guys the breakdown on everything you need to know. Should you watch it or not? And my ratings, of course. So let's get right into the video today. So Yahoo Plus is a movie about two friends, Ose and Abacha, who after so many years in the movie industry, they result to taking another route to making money, because they've had a field career in movies, in music, directing, yada yada, all of that kind of stuff, right? So they're now moving into Yahoo Plus. Like everybody knows, Yahoo Plus is basically rituals. That's the literal meaning of what Yahoo Plus is. When you are doing Yahoo on the site, scamming people, and then you now have to take it the next step by using people for money, right? So we are introduced to the characters Ose and Abacha, and then the people, the ladies they want to use for this ritual, they are Ron's girls by the film. So we see, and the story basically is just the storyline is just basically how the whole process would go, how the whole process of the ritual would go. So it starts on the day that they want to do the ritual. They call these girls over, the girls come around. Ose Abacha realizes that one of the girls is actually his own girlfriend, right? He wants to back out, he's not really interested anymore. And then his friend who says like, nah, we're gonna get through with this regardless of who the girl is. She's a Ron's girl and that's it. So they all, then there's a whole lot of process. There's a man in HK Hong Kong who they want to go and connect with. So yeah, this man in Hong Kong is supposed to help them with the whole Yahoo Plus process, and then they can also travel to Hong Kong and start living their lives. So I'm going to tell you guys what I like: performances, the acting, and all of that. So for acting, I think their acting was, it was like a 1/10 for me. I didn't like the acting at all through this film. There was nobody that stood out for me. There was no character I felt like, oh yeah, they're bodying their role or whatnot. Like, it was flat. The acting was flat. The story they were trying to tell, I think it had a little bit of sauce. Okay, for instance, they were trying to tell us that the whole ritual thing is really not ritual, but it's organ harvesting, right? Though I feel like that might be wrong. I feel like organ harvesting is a whole nother story on its own that they could have explored if they wanted to. But I don't think Yahoo Plus and organ harvesting are, one and the same, right? But that's the story they are trying to tell. I liked that bit of it, where they are trying to like make people see things in different light. But the entire story in itself, not so great. The progression of the film was dead on arrival. Like, you start it and you just want to leave. That's how bad it was. I'm not even gonna lie. So I said the story they were trying to tell, the storyline in itself wasn't bad. The acting was bad. The execution of the entire film was bad. Now, because they are, the director and producer of this film are like, new into the project or new into the space, you know, it would be fair to let it slide that the production of this film wasn't so good. I mean, cinematography, lightning, all of that kind of stuff, right? But I feel like if the story was good, it would be very easy to excuse that. But now the story is not good, the cinematography is not good, everything is bad altogether. Think it just wasn't a good movie in entirety, right? Like I feel like I already covered everything. I didn't like the execution of the film. The I didn't like the actors in the film. I felt like they cannot act for shit. Like, don't put them on screen, or maybe put them on screen and give them like supporting roles and look for actual people to play. But they didn't need so much cast in this film. They were like, what, 5 people? Yeah, I think they were, no, six. Yeah, they were totally like 6 people in this film, and then the voice we never saw. They were the two girls, the ones who came as the bronze girls, Ose and his friend, and then the doctor who was supposed to do the organ harvesting, and then the next guy that came to kill them and stuff. So yeah, those were like the entire cast of the film. So I feel like they could have just gone for better, people that could actually act, so that if your what's it called, if your storyline or if your production is not so good, at least that one will cover for it. And then the movie was just an entire slow burn. They were having too many long conversations. Like, you didn't need to talk for this long. You're having one scene and you are talking for like 10-15 minutes, like, or let's say 10 minutes, sure. There's no need. We get the idea. Like, just if you can say so many things in a very few words and it would still pass across the same message you're passing across. I feel like this movie could have been one of those like short YouTube films where it runs for 30, 40, 45 minutes max, right? Like, it didn't need so much. It was just a lot. It was just too much for me. Like, I was angry. It was giving me Honor vibes vibe. But at least this one, they still had, a good storyline. Honor vibes was terrible. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna say on this movie. Do I think you should watch it? Obviously not. If you don't, you're not missing out on anything, to be honest. Except you just want to support this young producer, young director. I I don't see a need to watch this film. It is not entertaining to the least. Be like, it's not entertaining. So what's the point, right? So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. If you're still watching this video by this time, please make sure that you subscribe. Drop loads and loads of comment. If you've seen Yahoo Plus, I know some of you have seen it because it's on Netflix and it's like trending number one. And I'm like, why is this movie on number one on Netflix? What's up? What's going on? Why are people so excited to watch this? But yeah, if you've seen it, please tell me what you think about it in the comment section. I'm gonna be reading all from you guys. And if you haven't, would you be watching it regardless of what I said, or would you take this recommendation to heart? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye.